Hello guys, One Indian Gamer here, and today I'm going to be covering the PDW-57 in my best class setup. And you might be thinking, hold on a minute, isn't this just like Alia's series? Well, it kind of is. I'm not gonna lie. I really wanted to do this because it's from my perspective and it's my opinion, and it's like my different setup and how I play, and it's completely different to how Alia plays and how I play. So I really want to do this, so it's not like exactly copying everything what he's doing in his class. So let's just move on, guys. I think you might understand what I mean now. And by the way, my throat is really sore because the weather is so weird in England right now. But okay guys, let's just move on to my PDW-57 class setup. And on my gun attachments, I am using quick draw, laser sight and suppressor. And the reason why I've got quick draw is it gives me a better advantage at 1v1. So like when I'm aiming in, I can beat the other opponent even if they're using quick draw, still give me the same advantage or even a better advantage. So I'll have the upper ground. Same with the laser sight. If I get really close to an enemy, I can just hip fire, so it'll give me just a bigger advantage to when I'm on a 1v1. It's much easier, and you'll see that in the clip, which we're going to come to in about a couple of minutes or so. Because this is the reason why I got the suppressor as well, because I don't like the feeling that if I fire or kill somebody, somebody may know where I am. Somebody will know where I am, sorry. Even though I'm losing damage and range, it's a sacrifice which I'm going to make, because the hip fire from the laser sight and the quick draw, and the aiming in quick ADS from the quick draw and laser sight is makes it a lot easier as well. So it's not too much of a big disadvantage. So I'm willing to make that change. Because let's move on to the perks, and in our perks we have got, in our perk 1 we have got Ghost and Lightweight, and I'm using the perk 1 Greed. And the reason why I got Ghost and Lightweight is because Ghost, obviously I don't want to be detected by UAVs, and that is really crucial to when you're playing domination or something like that, where like half the round is 5 minutes long, and most of the time, about half the time, there is usually a UAV up on there because that's the lowest score streak. So that's why I use Ghost. Lightweight makes everything much faster, so when I'm like trying to rush straight to the opposing team, it makes it a lot faster than the other opponent, even if they're using lightweight, because obviously I'm using an SMG, so if you're using an assault rifle, I'll be slower. So this makes it much faster and much more usable. That's why I use lightweight. And guys, perk 2, I'm using toughness, and I'm using toughness because obviously when you get shot you won't flinch at all pretty much, and that makes 1v1s or gun battles so much easier. Trust me guys, I really do recommend using toughness. If you're using something like scavenger or fast hands, you don't really need that with the PDW, as it does have a 50 round clip, and that's amazing, especially for a submachine gun. I hardly ever have to reload, and I hardly ever have to use scavenger, unlike the MSMC. So that's why I use toughness and the PDW. Sorry guys, I just had to pause. Well guys, you may be thinking, hold on, why aren't you using dexterity? It's because I've got quick draw, and sometimes it did make a difference, dexterity, because you mantle and climb faster, as you can see there, and you're aiming faster after sprinting, and that makes a big difference. But with quick draw and lightweight, that's okay for me because I don't really need that. If I didn't have quick draw, then I'd probably use that, and laser sight would have no effect. That's why I'm not using dexterity. Sorry, dexterity, and I want to be using the three attachments on my PDW. That's because I've got these 3 perks which are very useful. And guys, I'm on lethal. I am using the C4, and the C4 is amazing because it makes it easier to clear out rooms, and it saves ammo, as you don't have to shoot enemies, so you can just pretty much blow them up, which is kind of funny. So that's why I'm using C4 instead of see, I could have had dexterity instead of C4, but I prefer to have C4, as it's just a much bigger advantage because it can clear out 2 enemies or more, and it just makes just clearing out rooms much easier than having to like get a shot or even get killed. So that's why I use C4. So guys, we're just gonna move on to it. Hello guys, I'm back, and this is about a quarter of a domination gameplay, and I get about over 40 kills in this gameplay, which I thought it was quite reasonable, so I thought, why not? And the quarter of this game, I went quite ham. It was pretty insane. I got about over 10 deaths, and I was quite happy with this gameplay. Whereas some of you guys may notice that what score streaks am I using with this setup, and I'm using a counter UAV, the stealth chopper, and the beast EMP. Now, as you just saw, I got my stealth chopper there. Counter UAV is really helpful actually, but it can be so freaking annoying when there's like an enemy opponent just sending in those counter UAVs countless times after countless times. But it can help your team out dramatically, because if the enemy can't see where you are and you haven't got a suppressor, well, if your teammates haven't got a suppressor, then it's going to help them by not getting them killed, and it's just going to get you assists every time they get a kill. So that's why I like to use counter UAV instead of UAV, because it helps the team out, as well as, even though UAV does help out the team, but I prefer to use counter UAV as it does block the enemy's radar, which I like that point. But stealth chopper stacks up a lot of kills, and it's not too much of a high kill streak. That's why I use stealth chopper with this setup. And the big one, the EMP, I just started using it, the EMP, and I really liked it, so I put it on there. So it blocks score streaks, so like no score streaks will be coming at the end of the game most likely, and it gets you assists for about a minute. So like, say if they got 10 kills, you get 100 points off just that EMP, and it dramatically help you, as they will get no score streaks. So those are the score streaks of this game, and I really do like this setup for my PDW. I hope you guys did enjoy this setup. Guys, what gun should I show next? And put it in the comment down below. Guys, please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.